and I have only 2 more jumps I need to make. I say that and I completely miss. What's up, Agents? Zero here. Welcome back to some more Last Stand on Earth. This is episode 4, and this is actually going to end up being the finale episode. I know it's only been 4 episodes long already. I gotta say, I've really enjoyed this map thus far, and I really think that's a really good way to put another game onto Minecraft. It's actually one of the best maps I've seen so far in terms of adventure maps. Again, this is only like second or third adventure map that I've played on my channel, so I need to play some of these more often. Anyway, we're actually down here in the bunker because I actually have something I want to show you guys. So I actually was on this world off camera looking for the remainder of the items that I'm still missing from the maintenance report, because all I'm missing from this maintenance report is the fluorescent tubes, graphite electrodes, and the quartz blocks. I found where the remainder of this stuff actually is. But before we go ahead and get started with that, actually, I have something I found, just off camera. This I found, because, last episode, I came back down here and took the, screenshot down here for the thumbnail, and I ran across this room, and I was kind of curious as to what was down here, and I decided to leave what was down here until this episode happened, because take a look at this. Look at all of this ammunition. I somehow missed this the first time I came down here, and I'm glad I found it. But on the other hand, I do need to still be down here. Unfortunately, I need to actually take out these iron golems. And if I can actually hit these guys, that'd be great. The reason why I need to take out the iron golems is because, wow, I just one-shot that iron golem. I didn't realize he was that close to dying. Okay, okay, that's fine. Okay, I'll take it. Anyway, the reason why I need to take out these iron golems is because I found out that this is the only way to the surface, and I actually need to... I'm having a little bit of lag, I'm not sure why. I actually need to go back down in here, and I feel like that the gun that I have, I don't remember what it's called, but it's effectively a bow and arrow, because that's what it is. Hello, Iron Golem. I'm going to need to take you out in order to get past. So I should be able to take you out in a few hits. And this bow, I gotta say, this gun, I should say, is extremely powerful for what it is. I mean, I'm impressed. Alright, there we go. He's down. Okay, that's good. Okay, so actually, if I go inside of this room right here, you see these boxes here. I was actually in here before. I just didn't open these boxes because I didn't realize these were boxes I could open. I initially thought when I first started this map that these were wooden planks, which I still have to say that the map creator did a good job at making them look like that. But inside these boxes, hold on, I gotta find the right one. Aha, we've got quartz blocks. If we go over here, we have more quartz blocks. If I go ahead and open up the maintenance report, take a look. I need 20 quartz blocks in order to repair this thing. I have 24 in my inventory. So, by that definition, I have enough. I'm only missing... Come on, can I get out of this door, please? I'm only missing 10 more items. If I go ahead and go back into the maintenance report, I need... No, I don't want to go in there. I need 4 fluorescent tubes and 6 graphite electrodes, which I know where all that stuff is. I know exactly where all that stuff is. So let me go ahead and pull my gear back out. And hold on a moment. I want to double check something. I should have done this before I started recording, but I didn't. Come on, load it. Thank you. Okay, I am in normal difficulty. Okay, that's good. I need to start paying more attention to what difficulty I am before I start these videos, because that's kind of embarrassing on my end. Alright, so we have ourselves the quartz blocks. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go back to the crash site. And I kind of wish I was able to put some of this fire out, because that would make some of this a lot easier. So I need to actually go back up to the top layer and drop this stuff off. And if I can actually get up to the top, that would help. There we go, I made it to the top. So I've got the 20 quartz blocks that I need. So if I go ahead and mark this off, and okay, there we go. I'm actually really surprised that my keyboard came up as fast as it did, because it seems to me that each and every day it gets slower and slower. Alright, so I only need 20 of these. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and put these 20 up. Now, real quick, I want to test something out. So it says request maintenance check. So I don't know what all I need to do with it, but I do know for a fact, if I can manage to hit it, this is a dispenser. If I put this engine part in here, I press this button, no, it spits it back out. Okay, so that answers that question. So now the next question I have is, where do I actually put the remainder of the parts? Because that I actually have absolutely no idea. So let's go ahead and put this up. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to pull these extra blocks out that I don't need. And the reason why I'm doing this is because in this way I can just continuously press Y in order to grab the items really quickly, because I don't know where I need to put these items. I wish I knew where I need to put these items. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put some of my stuff that I don't actually need anymore up here. I'm going to go into the med kit. Let's go ahead and put up these items. I wish I had a use for the diamonds, but apparently I can't use those. So let's go ahead and put all this stuff up. Okay, and I might as well go ahead and put up the charcoal, because I don't think I'm going to need in the bucket. Okay, there we go. So let's go back down, and as I mentioned, I was on this world, and I found exactly where the remainder of the items are that I need to collect in order to repair the ship. Let's go ahead and pull out my diamond sword, just so that if anything comes near me, I can take it out. Then again, knowing my luck, it probably takes a lot more swings than I probably should. Okay, so the first place we need to go to is actually over here to this burned down campsite. There's actually a chest in here that I didn't even realize was here. And it's right here. So this contains fluorescent tubes. Now let's see, are these the ones I need 4 of, or do I need 6 of these? No, I need 4 of these. So I have all the fluorescent tubes that I need. So let's go ahead and mark this off. If I could actually press up on my joystick instead of having to scroll to the left to scroll backwards, that would actually be rather helpful. Alright, let's go ahead and pull out my sword once again. The next place we need to go is this tent over here. Actually, I don't even know if this is technically a tent. I guess it's structured like one, but then again, I don't know if that's technically what it is. If we go inside this box, we have 2 graphite electrodes. If we go into the maintenance report, we need 6 of them. Okay. I know for a fact I need 6 of them. Here's the deal. The remainder of the 4 of them are up here. I initially thought this was just a detail of the map. And admittedly, it is technically a detail, but I didn't realize it legitimately had a use. There's actually some parkour up here, which I need to... Whoa, I had some slowdown for a moment. So I actually need to parkour my way up to the top of this. I actually need to parkour my way up to the top of this, and I also need to take this guy out, because otherwise I'm going to encounter a lot of problems. And there's a zombie. Okay, so zombies are actually going to be spawning from up there, and I do want to try to take these guys out. And can I not reach you? Can I not reach you? You just fell off. Okay, that's good. Alright, so I need to parkour my way up all the way to the top, which this jump is going to be a little bit tricky. There we go, I actually made it. So there we go, and I have like only a couple more jumps. Actually, yeah, I only have a couple more jumps. I didn't realize it was going to be this dark by the time I got to this part. Let me go ahead and crouch down, scoot back. I should be able to make this jump. There we go. And I have only 2 more jumps I need to make. I say that and I completely miss. Alright. Well, that was another failure. Now I gotta make it all the way back up to where I was. This is not gonna be fun. Alright, so I made it that far. Alright, there we go. This is not one of my strong suits, as some of you may know, but it's kind of necessary anyway. I like the fact that map creators are at least putting this into their maps, because it adds a little bit of difficulty, especially for someone like me. So I do need to look inside these chests. So, okay, so there's the remainder of the electrodes that I need. I don't even need to bother with whatever is inside of the other chest. So I have everything I need, and I'm going to go ahead and make my way back down the parkour the way I came, because it's a little bit safer. And admittedly there are going to be zombies spawning, but I don't really care about that right now. Oh, they're coming after me. Okay, this is not a pleasant sight. Although admittedly they can't actually get to me. Are you going to try to come to get to me? Yeah, you can't even reach me. Okay. So I'm fine for right now, unless those guys decide to spawn some more, and, well, they can obviously outrun me, which is not good. So I do believe, yeah, there is the burned down campsite, so that means this way, yeah, that way is the rocket ship. Alright, so now all I need to do is grab the materials that I have and go down to the basement of the ship, if it even can be considered as a basement, and from there I should be able to start the ship up, and from there we should be done with the entire map. So now all I need to do is go ahead and get the materials from up on top. There we go. And if I go ahead and put up some of the stuff that I'm not going to end up needing, so I'm going to put up the food. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm not going to need the wire cutters. I'm not going to need the axes. I'm going to hold on to this stuff. So at this point, all I have left is to grab these materials. So let me just go ahead and mark off on the maintenance report. They have all the parts that I actually end up needing, even though that's kind of redundant to do at this point because it's obvious. I just want to do this for my own personal gain. Yeah, that's why I'm doing it. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab all these parts, and I do believe I've got everything. So if I actually go and make my way down to the bottom, I don't know where these parts are supposed to go. So click only when you have all the collective items. Press the finalize repair. So if I press this button, repair in progress, to be continued, repair complete, ready for takeoff. I don't necessarily know what they mean by to be continued. But I've gotten all this stuff that I need. So I don't know what all left is there for me to do. I have all the parts that I need, at least. Do I have to mess with some of these levers? I don't know. Hold on, I'm not actually content with what I have. I want to know a little bit more about this map, because I want to know if I'm actually supposed to be able to actually take off and end the map. I don't actually know, so I want to take a look back here because I'm curious. So looks like everything goes into here, so to be continued. And if I go all the way back to the end, so yeah, I think unless I need to put this in a chest somewhere, I might need to. I don't actually know. Do I need to put these in a chest somewhere? Is that what I need to do? Well, if I look underneath these blocks, no, these are just regular blocks, so I don't need to put it in a chest. So that makes me wonder, where do I need to put these items? So if I press this button, it doesn't, I did find out that doesn't do anything. I really do not know where I need to go from here. Well, if I go in here, can I put the items in here? Do I put the items in here? No, they don't seem to be going down. Okay, so then where do I put all these items? Let me look. There's a dropper in here. That doesn't seem to do anything. Well, if I go back in here, do these levers do anything? Okay, these are just holding down the trap doors. So now I'm kind of confused on what I'm supposed to do. So clear iron ingot. Okay, so that item matches what I have. That item's what I have. So it looks like all these match what I have. Yeah, these all say that it matches what I have. Yeah, they all say that it matches what I have. So that means that I, okay, repair complete, ready for takeoff. We already got that. To be continued, so well, if I go back here, is it going to say anything back here? No. So I don't necessarily know what all there is left for me to do, because I don't see any command blocks for like an actual ending for this map. So unless the map creator has any further information, it looks like the end of this series is actually going to be left on a cliffhanger, because I actually don't know what's supposed to happen. So I'm sure the map creator is in fact watching this video right now, because he seems to have been watching every single video that I've done on this map so far, which I do appreciate that you do that. But now I actually need specifically some feedback from you, because I'm actually really confused right now, because I don't know whether or not something was supposed to happen and didn't, or like the command block actually says, to be continued, which effectively means maybe in a future map, which if it's a future map, that's perfectly fine. I'll look into it once it actually comes out, but I kind of need some answers, because I don't want to be left on a cliffhanger like this. And actually, while I'm in creative mode, I am curious about behind these levers. Is there anything behind these levers? No, there is nothing behind these levers. Okay. Answers that question. Okay, so yeah, I guess we're ending this series off on a cliffhanger, because there's really not much I can do. So Hopefully you guys at least enjoyed this series. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. One more than make sure that subscribe button for future content. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at AgentCP0 to stay updated. This has been Juicy. Thank you guys for watching. Again, Map Creator, if you're watching this, please let me know down in the comment section what is this supposed to mean, because it says to be continued. I thought this would actually repair the ship and then the map, but apparently it didn't, so I'm confused. I need answers, so hopefully you can do that for me and also for the rest of us watching. But yeah, with that, I will see you guys later.